Paleontologist Paul Sereno is in the Niger desert hunting for dinosaur fossils.
3 of those months are going to be spent in 100-degree weather, in dust storms and windstorms, and digging until your nails are worn off.
Paul's team has uncovered dinosaur fossils on 5 continents, with discoveries including the long-necked jabaria, the ferocious Spinosaurus, and even a 40-foot-long ancient crocodile known as Sarcosuchus. To unearth these fragile fossils, they must move thousands of pounds of dirt and rock, covering millions of years of history.
Well, we have a couple of skeletons mixed at the site. That's a conclusion we've drawn after a lot of work. What we've discovered when we first started peeling back the mound here is the hip region and backbone of a very large sauropod. Here's the vertebrae.
Fossils are used to document the history of life on Earth. This is called the fossil record. By looking at preserved remains, scientists can tell what the plants, animals, and even landscapes looked like millions of years ago. And by studying the surrounding rock, researchers can also estimate the fossil's age. Because much like our own evolution, different dinosaurs lived in different periods, like the Triassic, which took place around 200 million years ago, the Jurassic, which ended about 145 million years ago, and the Cretaceous, which ended around 65 million years ago. With this, researchers can begin to map the evolutionary path they took. And to decipher the past, the best clues are here, in the present.
I mean, I see 2 crocodiles right there.
We have to look at living animals, birds, reptiles, whatever, to imagine how they laid their eggs and lived. That is where you go to understand the lifestyle of this animal, to get as close as you could.
With each fossil, Paul looks for similarities from our world to reconstruct the world of the dinosaurs. Like how a giraffe's neck resembles that of a sauropod, and the way modern-day rams bash heads like some scientists think the Pachycephalosaurus did. And maybe the most obvious comparison, prehistoric supercrocs to our modern-day crocodiles. Yet the present-day animals that most paleontologists believe descended from predatory dinosaurs are birds. So they use today's birds to hypothesize what some dino features might have looked like. In fact, many dinosaurs are now thought to have had feathers. And if you look closely, a number of today's birds have the frills, spikes, and giant necks that are so commonly associated with dinosaurs. The birds of today could be the bizarre dinosaurs of the modern world. Although we can never truly know how dinosaurs really looked, using the fossil record and a little bit of imagination, we can start to see these giants come to life.
You are an investigator at a death scene. You've got footprints and fingerprints and bones, and you need to reconstruct from that. And so we can get actually a good image of what the dinosaur looked like, but some aspects of its behavior and its color will forever be lost in the sand.